start from the beginning. So it all happened at around a year ago, when I decided to come up with a snowboard, or decided to make a snowboard. And then we went skiing somewhere. That went well. Yeah, so I kind of wiped out. But then I just thought about snowboarding, so like, why not try it? I was like, oh, okay. Might as well build one. So then I grabbed plywood from the garage, got a whole bunch of stuff working. We didn't have very much tools at the time. We only had a jigsaw and a circular saw and a drill. We used what we had to get this. And it was alright working. I decided that snowboarding, or to make my own. The problem was that the board and the snow caused too much friction. I decided to put tape on it, or packing tape. Then, after the packing tape, took it for a ride, or we tried it, and since we didn't really have any good hills, which I explained in that video, it says, so the other best way that we had was to pull it, really. Out here, it's beautiful. What next? When we pulled it, we didn't really have any grip on it, so the board would slide, but then I would slide just with it. How to fix that? Grip tape, yeah. So we put 3 strips down. That worked, except I still kept on falling off of it. Just like that, and it was kind of hard to stand on it, and why? Anyways, then after that, found snowshoes, took the straps off of it. That was kind of an easy point. Like, it was just a couple bolts and like a nut and a bolt, and then so all we had to do was drill 4 holes in the board. Actually 8, counting the 2. Okay. Then after that was done, it's cold out. Once that was done, and we got that up, I kind of wanted the washer side of it on the bottom. One of the roadblocks was that the washer was actually there for a reason. So that since it was there for a reason, it kind of made it difficult to stand on it, because since the washers were there for a reason, the holes in the strap is about the same size as the nut, so you could just lift your foot off of it. And took a break from it for a year. Finished up grade 9. I thought about it over the summer, but I couldn't really do it because there's no snow in the summer. That made it harder to test when I wanted to work on it. Then 2019 Christmas break came. I was actually kind of thinking about it before. This was still while I was in school. I just put those aside and put this as like my main topic. Then, since it was a year later, I was thinking about some of the problems I had. One of them was the steering, because when you have tape on a sheet of plywood strapped to your feet, it's very hard to steer it on flat ground. So then I thought that was a problem. I did research this time, yeah, because I never did research on the last one, let me tell you that. Turns out snowboards are very kind of complicated when you start from plywood. Yeah, dude, what did I have to do? I had to take the reciprocating saw. It's very fun to use. So, I used the reciprocating saw to create the metal band that's around the snowboard. I used it to cut the groove for that metal band, and used old roofing stuff, like aluminum for the thing that goes in between the roof, or the shingles and the roof, that thing. Then I had to glue it up. So then we didn't have that many clamps at the time, you know. Just had 3 C-clamps. Then had to get creative, you know. Used a 2x4 with screws. That worked. A wood stake with a screw in it. That worked out. That worked. Each side took about an hour. When I tested it, the hill was all ice. It's fantastic. Because even with the metal wouldn't have done anything. Also, the tape all got stripped off, so moving to epoxy next time. Once I had the thing glued up, I took the board, then went to the massive hill, and then now you're all cut up. Ready for test 1. My ears are freezing.